What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day, and in today's video we have yet another Slipknot mask unboxing. Now, the reason that I put Slipknot in quotations is because this isn't technically a Slipknot mask, but it is directly related to Slipknot, and that is because this is an unconverted piece. Yes, we have another rare, original, old, vintage mask that is directly tied to Slipknot, and that is what I get the most excited about on this channel, to be honest. Those old, rare, hidden gems. And so far, this Halloween season has treated me really, really well when it comes to that type of stuff. Within the last month alone, not only have we brought home a vintage tagged original Paper Magic Group Ghost Glow, a fully original Craig Jones self-titled helmet, complete with all the proper fixins from the nails to the MBU and the nose cup, right down to the original Youth Space helmet, and most recently, a beautiful vintage clown. But what mask wasn't on this list that would complement this list so well? Well, let's hop on into today's package and find out. Now, as you can see, we've got a decent sized box here, and I am very excited. I do have a couple copies of this mask already, but it absolutely never hurts to add more to your collection. I am becoming a hoarder again, and I have no shame about that because, I don't know, who better? I love this stuff. I don't really have an excuse. I just love it, and I have it, and it's mine, and here it is. So, let's go ahead and, oh no, packing peanuts. God, I hate packing peanuts. Oh man, there's just never a good way to do this. Notice how my natural high with the excitement for this mask immediately went away when I saw that I was gonna have to go through a sea of packing peanuts to get to it. Oh well, I guess I'll tape it up and send it back. All right, let's see what we can do. See if I can feel it down in here. It's just not gonna end well. All right. I got a pretty solid piece of it, so we'll go ahead and just do our best. I know it's gonna make a mess, and I don't know why I'm prolonging this, so here goes nothing, I guess. They're just pouring out of there. All right, well, I guess that takes the surprise away. What the fuck? Only when I try to film stuff is there extra noise that I've never heard before. Why?
"20 minutes later."
What a sick joke.
One hour later.
Hate when that happens. All right, where were we? So, as you guys can tell, this is an original Forums Novelties Jester, and from the little bit of a look that I've gotten at it through this plastic bag, I can tell you that this is probably going to be my favorite copy that I own, and that's pretty good because I own two originals, I've owned numerous other originals, and I own a Paleface & Co. replica, recast, whatever you want to call it, and this thing is just something special, I can already tell. So, I'm going to take this bag off the top, and we're really going to take a good look at what we've got here. Now, the reason that I said that this one's going to be so special is because of the paint job. What an absolutely insane paint job. If I had to guess, this is one of the earliest copies, definitely the earliest copy that I've ever owned, and that's because of the care that they were putting into this paint job. It still has these undertones under the red on the eyes. This is a very flat copy, so they weren't doing those crazy glossy copies, and I do own one of each already. I do have a flat copy, and I do have one of the glossier copies, which I believe are the later copies, somewhere closer to like 98, 97. This thing has to be closer to 93, and I cannot believe the condition that this thing is in. You gotta think, I've had multiple copies of these rot on me, and I take really, really good care of my masks, especially these old ones that are prone to rotting. This was just sitting in some guy's closet, and it's still totally fine. There's no weird wrinkles, no creases, and absolutely not a single sign of rot. No rips, no tears. Literally the only thing missing from this to make it look like it just came off of a shelf is the tag. I'm telling you guys, this thing is probably the nicest copy I've ever seen in the hobby, and easily the nicest copy that I've ever owned myself. What I really, really like about this, aside from the fact that it is so nice, is that it is a matte copy. It's got a very dull, matte finish, which reminds me of the one that I had when I was a kid. Sadly, that one no longer exists, but I do owe that mask itself a lot in terms of getting me into this hobby. It was the first trade that I ever made. I traded that Jester, which was rotting by the way, by the time that I got rid of it, for some shitty like 3rd or 4th gen recast West German clown with a terrible paint job, no hair. But I'll be honest, getting that mask meant a lot to me, and although I do regret getting rid of the copy that I had because I had that copy since childhood, chances are it would be in a jar right now as mask soup, and I've been lucky enough that I've been able to replace my copies with nicer, newer copies. And like I said, that trade was the trade that got me into the hobby, like in the circle of people that I was actively trading and buying from. So yeah, always means a lot to get one of these, and this just adds to how great this season has been going so far. As I mentioned earlier, I've made all kinds of scores. Everything from Guar scores to Slipknot scores, specifically these vintage old unconverted masks. And I'm thinking, where can it go from here? But I actually just made a deal and got a tracking number yesterday for a very large package full of original pieces that I won't be mentioning, but that patrons know, because I did make a post in the patrons exclusive group letting everybody know some of the contents of that package. Believe me when I say that that is going to be a mind-melting multi-video series right there. But anyways, this video is about this Jester, and I can't say enough good things about this. Not only is it the best copy I've ever owned, just an absolutely beautiful copy. I was super happy when I took this out of the package and saw some of these paintworks, because the photos that I got from the guy selling it weren't the greatest. They weren't bad. Obviously I ended up buying it, but they definitely did not do this thing justice. So I'm very happy about this, and the price that I paid for this makes it even better, because I definitely did not go out of budget. I definitely got this for a fantastic deal. I asked the guy what the other offers that he got were, and I matched it, and now it's here with me. So very happy. Cannot wait to get this on the shelf with the other ones. And then I think all 3 of my original copies are going to be going off for some foam-filled love. That way they last forever, and I'll never have to worry about them rotting at all. So yeah, with all of that being said, I think that is going to just about do it for this video. We are going to go ahead and wrap it up. I will, of course, as always, leave you guys with some nice up-close shots of this mask, let you see all of the beautiful detail, and there is a lot of beautiful detail to take in on this copy. And then we will throw it in the collection as well and show it off there too, and that will be that. So thank you guys very much for watching. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video, and until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to unconverted originals, and we'll see you guys in the next one.